Okay, we're going to pick up on problem 7, solving for a variable. These are 2 steps. This is what we're learning here. We always want to get the variable on one side, the numbers on the other. So we have the variable 10n minus the number 6 equals the number 44. So we want to get that 6 and 44 together in the same room over on the other side. So how am I going to move that minus 6 over? I'm going to undo that by adding 6, but if I do it to the left, I must do it to the right. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides of the equal sign. It'll go away here. I'll have 10n equals 50. Now I've accomplished goal 1 of getting all my variables on one side, all my numbers on the other. Now I'm going to undo that multiplying by 10 because it says 10 n's are equal to 50. Well, I want to know what a single n is worth. So I'm going to divide by 10 to undo that multiplying. But whatever I do to the left side of the equal, I must do to the right side of the equal sign. An n will be worth 5. A single n is worth 5. And you can check it out. 10 times 5 is 50. Take away 6, yes, is 44. So there's problem 7. Problem 8. The variable 5n minus the number 1 equals the number 49. Let's get all our numbers together. So let's move that minus 1 over. To get rid of it on the left side, we have to add 1 to clear it out. So I have to add 1 to that side. I'm keeping everything balanced by doing one thing to one side, doing the same thing to the other. So I get 5n equals 49 plus 1, 50. Now how do I undo this multiplying by 5? I divide both sides by 5. N equals 10. 5 times 10 is 50 minus 1. Yes, 49. It works. Number 9, 11n, take away the number 4, equals the number 18. So we're going to start by adding 4, moving the number over. Goes away. 18 plus 4 is 22. So now we're like, hey, how do I undo that multiplying by 11? I divide by 11. And it gives me n equals 2. Number 10, 4n plus the number 2 equals the number 22. Let's move him over. He goes away. 4n equals 20. How do I now undo that multiplying by 4? I divide both sides by 4. And I get my answer of 5. N must be 5. And I can plug it back in right to here to check. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2, 22. Yes, that is the value that makes it true. And that's what we're searching for. Number 11. How do I move this over? Oh, add 6 to both sides. At this point, we should be getting pretty comfortable with it. That goes away. 3n equals 18 plus 6 is 24. I now follow up by getting rid of the multiplying by 3 by dividing both sides by 3. Those go away. N equals 8. Because back up here, 3 times 8 is 24, minus 6 is 18. And here's our final one. 5n plus the number 15 equals the number 20. So how am I going to undo that adding 15? I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides of the equation. That keeps things balanced. If you have a balance and you pull 15 off this side, you better pull 15 off that side. That's why this is allowed to be done, because you're keeping everything equal still. That goes away. 5n equals 5. You can see it's 1, but showing our work, which is super important, we divide both sides by 5. 1n equals the number 1. And you can plug that 1 again in there. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 15. Yes, 20. There you have problems 7 through 12.